Women at work. What is the mythology that is built around that, and what is the reality? And the reason we have undertaken it, Seneca Women with Procter & Gamble, is because the consequences of focusing on the reality are so important to achieving the kinds of goals we all want to achieve. And some of the myths have to do with not enough women in science, math, the STEM world, because, well, they can't do math and science. That is the myth. The reality is something else. Women are enormously competent in these subject matters, and beyond that have been absolutely instrumental to the development of computer technology, for example, but not gotten the attention they deserve. We're doing this because women need to be fixed, so to speak. They need to change. They aren't ambitious enough. They aren't confident enough. It's a women's problem. No, we start out equal, but it is the environment that in many ways is creating an unequal situation. With these campaigns, a campaign is important. The voices are beginning to be heard. Changes are happening. Perpetrators are losing their jobs, losing the clout they had, the power over other people, nefarious utilization of that power. But we have to look at what are the conditions that have led to this power imbalance. I think giving women the ability to rise to the levels for which they are clearly competent. And I think it is rendering justice. If all of these perpetrators of the most horrific behavior don't pay a price except for the price that they've paid in terms of reputation, then something is wrong with our justice system. And we have to make sure that our laws are in place, whether they're on state level, whether they're on national level, that people who find themselves in these situations are protected, that we are doing everything in our power to prevent future occurrences, and that the perpetrators are called to justice in these instances. But I think this campaign has to extend to every level of society, whether a woman works in a factory, whether she is at a very menial position in a hotel, or wherever she finds herself. There is no place for this kind of behavior. And until we are able to say, yes, we are acting on all of these levels, only then will we truly have made a difference on ensuring that no woman has to be a victim of violence. Well, there has to be a will to ensure that employees are paid the same amount, whether they're male or females, for the same job. And what we see today are huge differentials, where a woman, say, earns 70 cents of a dollar, where a man in a comparable position earns the dollar. That is 30 cents lost for every dollar that should have been earned, full dollar. What that does to a household, what price is paid for that. It's an unfairness. First of all, she legitimately deserves to get equal pay for equal work. But it also, for women who are doing everyday work, what that does to them and their families. This is in everybody's interest. It is not a woman's issue. And every employer should be focused on doing right on this issue. And there are some exemplars that are moving in the right direction, but this has to be much more widely adopted, and policymakers have to see that this is something they should be concerning themselves with as well.